Is your lawn looking extra crispy from this summer heat right now? Because I know mine definitely is. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 tips on what you definitely should not do, and I'll give you a tip on what you should do to keep your grass from going dormant and keep that heat stress away. Let's go. Hey guys, it's Jesse with Lawn Life, and for those of you that are new, I live in Minnesota and I keep my Kentucky bluegrass lawn cut at 5/8 of an inch with a reel mower. Now, if your guys' weather has been anything like ours, you have been absolutely getting just blasted with heat and no rain. The last week and a half to 2 weeks, we have been in the 90s nonstop, and we've hit 100 2 or 3 times, and we've had 0 rain. Everybody's lawn in my neighborhood is just extra crispy, all going into dormancy. I'm struggling to keep mine going right now just by myself. So it's been a struggle these last couple of weeks, but I am going to give you guys 3 tips on what you should not do when you guys are getting hit with this heat and no rain, and what you definitely should be doing. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that I have actually designed some t-shirts for the channel. If you guys are interested in ordering a t-shirt, I'm interested in the comments below. That way I can get kind of a count on how many I need to order. These are not your cheap Gildan t-shirts either. They're not all rock hard and like stiff. These things are very thin, breathable. They're just comfortable as hell. So if you guys want one of these Lawn Life shirts, let me know. I'm gonna be ordering these black ones, and I have white. I didn't want my name blasted all over this channel, like Jesse's Lawn Life. It's just general lawn life. If you're watching this video, you're probably living the lawn life. So hope you guys can appreciate that these shirts and this channel name is actually for you guys, so you guys can actually enjoy some t-shirts without a name written all over it. Now that we're done with all that, let's get into the tips. The first tip I'm going to give you guys is when your grass starts going dormant and it's turning yellow and you're getting those big blotches of yellow spots in your grass, do not rake or dethatch your yard. Now, some of you are gonna look at me and say, well, duh, don't rake your grass in the summer, but you would be surprised how many people are out raking their grass or dethatching their grass in my neighborhood when I'm driving around. Your grass is not dead right now when it's yellow. It is in dormancy. And for those of you that don't know what dormancy means, it means your grass is basically in hibernation, just trying to get through this heat and this dry spell. So do not rake your grass, because all you're doing is raking up grass that is actually alive. And if you dethatch it or rake it up, it's just gonna tear up all that up and then it's gonna be gone. So definitely do not rake or dethatch your grass. Tip number 2 is do not fertilize your dormant or heat stressed grass. Some people think if they put down fertilizer, it's gonna make that grass that's dormant grow out of it, or the heat stress to grow out of all that stress that it's going under. All you're gonna do is put it under more stress, or just waste fertilizer, because the dormant grass isn't gonna do anything with that fertilizer anyway. But the grass that is still thriving around it, that's still green, all you're gonna be doing is wasting all of that grass's energy that it can't fight the heat stress. So it's just going to be bad all around. I mean, you don't wanna fertilize in the summer, especially when it's stressed out, so stay away from the fertilizer. Tip number 3 is do not irrigate your grass at night. Now, yes, your grass needs water to get out of dormancy, but if you irrigate your grass at night when it's hot and humid, all you're doing is promoting disease. Now, the last thing you want is dormant grass mixed with fungus and disease, and just disease taking over your grass. It's gonna come out of dormancy. When the fungus hits your grass, that is going to kill off some of it. So all you're gonna do is end up with a worst case of yellow in your grass and just more problems. So stay away from irrigating your grass at night. Try to do it in the morning before the sun comes out and starts blasting it. That way it's just not wasting that water either and evaporating. So definitely try irrigating very early morning. That way it has enough water to try getting through the day. Now, what you should be doing to try keeping that heat stress and dormancy away is going out and hand watering those localized dry spots. Now, when heat stress first starts sinking in, you're gonna see spots in your grass that are gonna be black or gray, and they'll start turning slowly brown. Once you see those black spots in your grass, start hitting that with a lot of water, just with the hose. Just go out there and spray it and drench that area. you'll be surprised by the next morning you go out there, that area is gonna be green again. Now, if you have areas that are super yellow, like already completely into dormancy, it's going to take more than one strong watering to get it out of dormancy. You're gonna have to go out there and probably water 2 or 3 times to say, hey, dormant grass, it's safe to come out of dormancy now. There's enough water, we can wake up. So you're gonna have to really hit those areas with a lot of water if you want those dormant areas to turn green again. So those are my tips. If you have heat stress and dormant grass right now, definitely weigh your options when it comes to watering. I mean, like right now, our entire neighborhood is just completely yellow almost. My grass is hanging on for dear life. And there's a fine line between like trying to keep your grass crazy green all summer long and just hitting it with so much water and spending too much money on water. I mean, you just got to pick your battles. Your grass is going to bounce back from this as soon as the temps go down and some rain comes. So if your grass is starting to go a little dormant, don't beat yourself up. Be smart about it. Don't waste a ton of money on trying to keep your grass green. It's going to bounce back. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll be sure to answer it. If you guys could please like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. I want to give you guys as much useful content as possible. I'll see you guys next time on Lawn Life.